What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to... Whoa. My bad. I meant to put the gun up. The Outer Worlds, Part 8. Give me a sec here. For some reason, Did I save outside the bar, or did I go through a gate and then save? I don't know, but Naoki wants to talk.
Hey, got a favor to ask you. Figure while we're out here in the wilderness anyhow, we might stop in on an old friend of mine. Preferably before we get to Hiram's. It's on the way, don't worry. You don't seem the type to run off and get yourself killed, and I could use the help.
Thanks for the compliment.
I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it. Every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint me, they seem to make it their most immediate goal. But this, what I'm thinking, it's dangerous.
I'm honored you're asking, and I'm thrilled to accept. What can I do?
Really? Here I was steeling myself for inevitable rejection. I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people pick up the pieces. I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be dead. I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all in the same places, like the family we once were.
How do you know they're dead?
I saw it happen. Hell, one of them was in my arms at the time. His name was Hayes, and he's our first stop. I buried him a ways from our encampment. I'll show you where he rests. He had a medallion in his effects. That's what I'll bring home to Barry.
And after that?
Then we find my 2 lost trackers and bring them home. A long time ago, we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems. Trouble is, a Mantiqueen showed up and kicked us all out. If we can find Rebecca and Anders, they'll know how to lure her out. Then, we kill the bitch and bury everyone's medallions together.
We're going to have to kill a Mantiqueen?
Oh, yes. I can't wait.
Alright. As I was saying, for some reason, I remember saving outside of, like, a certain area, but I guess not, right? Okay. Journal. Search the house. Braxton's apartment. It's gonna be right over this way! Nice. So how
Good old
beautiful.
Stellar Bay. Only place on the planet that
Monarch
don't stink of sulfur.
is not as beautiful.
On account of its right.
as a lot of
Here's
other
the road.
places.
Follow it south.
Nice one, Captain.
Let's get it. Naoki's gonna be a hell of a fun person to have around. Bitch.
Love a good fight.
Oh wait, so Cascadia is actually legit a place, huh?
By the law, we are unstoppable.
Yeah. This is gonna be a fun episode with lots of shooting. I look forward to it. It's better. Probably this, honestly.
Careful. Only things you'll find in the ruins.
Oh, they're not that big, huh? You good, Naoki? I thought you were a famous hunter. I thought you knew what you were doing. This is the Mather residence. Braxton Mather, maybe. Let's see.
A visitor? What an unexpected surprise! Please, come in. Come in.
I'm getting real bad fight or flight right now. Watch your step. People ain't this friendly outside city walls.
I, for one, welcome a reprieve from our travels. That is, if you'll have us, kind sir.
That's the spirit. Now come in. Make yourselves comfortable.
I'm looking for a name named Braxton. He supposedly came here.
I'm afraid we don't get many visitors out here. The Raptidons and Marauders scare off all but the boldest. And if you've braved them, you must be exhausted. Why don't you stay for dinner?
Are you sure you haven't seen Braxton? I heard he was delivering medicine.
I'm sure I would remember something like that. Now, quit fretting yourself about that. Make yourself at home. Dinner's almost ready.
Something ain't right about this.
Okay, here. What about you? Hello.
Oh, hello there. You come for dinner?
Actually, I'm looking for a guy. His name's Braxton.
Sorry, I'm not real good with, names.
You're a few rungs short of a ladder, aren't you?
You got a funny way of putting things. I used to be good with words. But it feels like there's this fog. Sorry, have we talked about this before?
Maybe I can help you.
That's nice of you. I usually feel better after I eat. Mama said dinner's almost ready, huh?
Okay. What is going on here? Mama!
What a pleasant surprise. And just when I was beginning to fear we'd seen the last of good company for a spell. Yet the Eternal provides, does it not?
Only if you give yourself over to the plan, Martha. May I call you Martha?
By all means, just make yourself comfortable. Company is always a reason for cheer.
If you're eager for company, why live all the way out here?
The Eternal does not desire that we huddle and hide, crowded in by walls. We all share the spark of the divine, and we were made to spread it across the stars. Out here, we are free. And even apart from society, the universe provides for us, as your being here proves.
What do you mean by that?
Just that your presence here is a gift to us, and one that we don't take for granted. Look at me, prattling on as if this gravy is going to cook itself. Why don't you run along until we are ready for dinner?
I'm going.
Yeah, something.
Coming back.
It's definitely weird. What am I looking for here? Journal. The secret people. Invite you to stay for dinner. The people living here say they don't know a guy named Braxton.
Shh.
Oh. Who the hell are you?
Oh, hi there. Did you come to bring us more of those rocket candies?
Sure.
That's wonderful. There was this other man who used to bring them. Not anymore, though.
Why isn't he bringing you more rocket candies?
He said they were making us sick. Mom and Papa got real mad at him for that. They went to have a talk with him. Afterwards, they said he wasn't coming back again.
What can you tell me about him?
Mama and Papa said he came from the city. When we got sick one time, he brought those candies to make us well again. And they worked. Now we feel better than ever. Mama says they're a gift from the Eternal.
Was his name Braxton?
I don't know. I'm not really supposed to talk to strangers.
Weird. She's got a sus look.
Okay. Maybe I'll see you at dinner.
What the fuck is
The way
dinner?
she said that reminded me of a rat licking its chops. Be careful.
I think she's retarded, Naoki. So I think we're good there. Trust me. Okay.
Hey, what are you doing in my room?
Sorry, I was just looking.
Liar! You're trying to steal the last of my rocket candies, aren't you?
No.
The ones that come in a bottle with a rocket ship on it. Like the other man used to bring.
She's so mad. She's mad at me. Oh, fuck. I just need mag picks, huh? Oh, I think we can totally get the mag picks. Give me 1 sec. I believe we can totally get the mag picks, especially right here. Bink. You saw nothing. You saw nothing.
I thought I'd seen the worst of humanity
Wow.
before.
These sulfur-sodden assholes. Ain't enough that the raps eat everyone? Now people are doing it too?
Oh, I'm gonna get fucking confronted on my way out, and I already know it. Hey. What if I just dipped? What if I just dipped? Good, good. We avoided the confrontation. By lockpicking some doors and shit. Nice. Okay. Family matter. Visit Hayes' grave with Naoki. How far is that? That's too far. Hayes' grave also really fucking far, huh? Not too far, actually. The arms storage, nice. We'll see what's going on over this way then. Oh god, it's a big motherfucker.
Watch out,
Fucking play, buddy.
We are victorious.
Come on. That wasn't so fucking good. What the hell? This is the arms building? Is there any other way in here? There's so many creatures! We're good here. I think we're good. In theory, we may be able to dazzle jump our way up. I don't think so, actually. I really want to. Maybe the key's in this building. Wouldn't that be nuts? Probably not, but hopes are high, right? Pink, pink. Pink. Arms building key, please and thank you. It may just not be in here. Okay, actually we're gonna get back in. Where'd we go? Oh. Maybe not. What do we do here? Oh wow, the passcode's actually really close, huh?
I wonder what secrets these
Yeah, they weren't lying when they said there's a lot of motherfuckers in here. It's definitely hostile. Are you good, buddy? What are we doing here? We're gonna go melee. Maybe not. No, let's cancel that revert. I'd like to maybe get that up there. And we don't get a perk upgrade or a perk point, which is a-okay. It's not the end of the fucking world, right?
Hold on to your hats, children. This ride is about to get ugly.
You'll get used to
Yeah,
it.
if you say so.
Give it 10 or 15.
It's just, we have so much to do, but so little to do. Like, we have not that many quests, but, a lot of different things. We're gonna have to take out 2 Mantiqueens. That's already, on the fucking books, right? There's no way around that.
Smells like wrapped in here. Oh, it does work.
I got something to say to you.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts.
Who spat in your spirits, Velma?
You noticed my mood? I'm surprised you can see straight today.
I could be seeing triple and I'd still think you're being unkind. I just might find it funnier.
Will you try wrangling half a ton of dead fish with decades-old equipment and see what it does for your disposition? Anyway, what do you folks need?
I got some bad news about Braxton.
That he's got his load on and I'm stuck covering his shift?
He was killed by cannibals out in the ruins.
That's... Wow. I sure feel like an ass now.
Cheer up! Maybe you can hire someone better!
Oh, sure. Because Monarch's just teeming with experts in the finer points of salt tuna health. Still, it's good to know what happened to him. And that I ought to start looking for a replacement. Something else on your mind?
No, ma'am. Apparently, it's like that. Whoa. For some reason, why is this here, huh? What is this? You picked it up? Meet with Catherine, okay. Well, I did my part, right? Alright, journal. Mr. Pickett's biggest game. I actually really came here to, buy something from someone, so there ought to be a place with vending machines. Right by the front, I remember. Over here by the gate. Yep. Magics, motherfucker. 15, 16. Which that's all I came to do. Actually, let's go. Matt Bolt was his name.
You ever think about
Any
what
terminals
goes
and
on
arms building. So we'll head over here. We'll do the arms storage. Go kill Mantiqueen. Find Mr. Pickett. I don't know what we'll do. We'll figure it out with the episode. We may come across the Iconoclast, but I'm trying to have an episode of action more than talking. So far, we've been delivering. But you know how this game goes. You get into a town. It's any game that has minced dialogue, which is I fucking love a minced dialogue. It's like probably my favorite part of any game ever.
No one
That's why I
saw me
love
trip over that,
Fallout,
right?
you know, is there's so much fun interactive dialogue that you're always getting. Okay. So this one's the arms building. But I feel like we're looking for something. I don't. Don't tell me there's more. They're already back. I thought they wouldn't spawn back. It's like I killed them. Okay, what?
Everyone all right?
Are we not? Okay. We're good. We're chilling. am I doing in here? Okay. Take whatever there is in here. Gonna be going on up.
Hello? Hello? I hear boots out there. Wait, can rats wear boots?
I don't think they figured that out yet. Who are you?
Oh, thank the Eternal. I'm Huxley. Hux if you're lazy. I'm stuck. My friends and I were scavenging here, and a Manta Queen showed up. Then Raptidons. It was a void-blasted mess. I ran in here, and, now the door's locked. Little help?
You got, locked in? How?
It's easier than it sounds, alright? Next time you get chased by Raptidons, you let me know the rationality of your decisions.
Well, I need to get in that room.
Phew. Thanks, mister. My buddy had a key, but I ain't heard him in a while. He locked me in here and took off. Probably got munched. So look for a dead guy, I guess. Or a rat. Maybe it's in a rat belly. Gross.
There must be a way to open it from the inside.
What do you mean? It's locked.
Right, but okay, let's try the handle. Turn it upwards and...
Wait, upward? Oh my eternal soul, it worked!
Did that actually work?
Ah,
Wow.
phew. Thank you so much. It was getting all stuffy in there, and I was getting a mite lightheaded, and I think maybe I was gonna die. Now I'm out here, and I'm headed back to Amber Heights.
Still landing yourself in trouble, eh, Hux?
Oh, hi, Nyoka. You mind giving me an escort back home? Oh, you're traveling with someone. Never mind.
Normally, when you help someone, they give something for their trouble.
But I ain't got nothing on me. How's about a heaping helping of appreciation and respect?
I can't buy ammo without... put in a good word with the Iconoclast, and we'll call it even.
Can do.
That's actually a good one, huh? You sure you're okay to travel?
Oh, sure, I'm a runner. I'm used to getting all dizzy, and hey, who's your identical, slightly blurry friend?
Good luck.
Thanks a lot, mister.
Well, she was cool, I guess. And what, I just bring that back to Sanjar? Well, we'll do that later, because we still have some other quests to take care of. Mr. Pickett, biggest game, huh? Oh, they're gonna make me travel a damn journey. That's okay. We actually travel pretty fast so far. Because Monarch isn't even really that big. And that also puts us near the Reginald guy, huh? We'll see what we come across. This is a fucking church, huh? Yeah, it is. Whoa. Vicar, you have no comment on any of this. You used to lurk in a place like that, and you have nothing to say, huh? And he never does. You think we're gonna find Mr. Pickett? You think we can take on a fucking Manta Queen? Oh god.
Watch your feet. The sulfur pools don't just
I'm
stink.
gonna like run
They'll
out
take
of
a toe
ammo
off.
or something. Fallbrook, Amber Heights, Stellar Bay. Okay. So we're headed in the that's a Marauder. Let's take this upwards path. We're not even headed that way. We're headed this way. Mr. Pickett, blow me a kiss.
South here. Off the road and down this slope. We've got a decent trek ahead of us.
I'm literally just going this
Watch
way.
it. These pools don't just stink. They'll take a toe off.
Oh!
Here they come! Nice hit! Down they go! Ah!
Get it? I think we got it. Oh, cannons! I can do that. Okay, cannon rock. See, they die so much easier. It's nuts. It's nuts how much easier they die.
Who would like to die first?
Man, oh! What are you?
Not working!
That's the first time I've ever seen that. Wait, a manta pillar. Go! Bitch!
Huh. Ain't seen a sick queen before.
Can't, you're hurt!
Holy fuck, I'm dying, huh? Okay, we might as well go to Fallbrook. Why not? Get it out of the way, huh? I mean, we did walk all the way over here. Okay. Fallbrook Crossroads. Here we are, New
Fallbrook's
Town.
on the other side of the bridge there if you need a drink.
I always need a drink.
We're only halfway to the mountain, so might consider stopping in.
All right, hello.
Trouble checking in? Or you might need directions to the amenities? If you're locked out of your cabin, a replacement key costs 50 bits.
Lilia sent me here. I don't even know. Lilia? Where's Catherine?
You're looking for Ms. Malin. On an errand for the boss lady? Oh, that sounds ominous. Yeah. Ms. Malin won't like that a whit.
Do you know where Catherine is or not?
She's not but just down the way. A 10 to 1 says she's either pouring drinks or skinning a sprat in the saloon. Word to the wise, Ms. Malin don't take kindly to interlopers. When I said sprat, I didn't mean the sort with whiskers and a tail. I am here to anticipate and facilitate your needs, patron.
Where am I? What is this?
Guess it's true. Fallbrook really is the best kept secret in all of Monarch, excepting the Borst Factory's secret ingredient. We're a leisurely stopover for the more adventurous spacefaring traveler. Understand?
Sure.
Swell. We like quick on the draw types like you. Saloon is straight back and to the right. Once you're feeling sated, you're welcome to a private cabin. Only $250 a night. Ms. Malin can let you one if you're interested. She's the one who runs this racket.
Tell me about the amenities.
No reservation, no problem. Day trippers are always welcome in our saloon. Straight back and to the right. If you hit the falls, you've gone too far. Check in with Ms. Malin. She'll set you straight.
All right, good day, buddy.
Time for a round of whist. Or a round of whiskey. Or both.
So, this is the main sublight place. Nelson Mason. Does not seem like the right guy.
Take a gander at that mug. I ain't ever seen someone so adept looking my whole life.
Watch yourself, Captain. This guy's got eyes like a sprat set on stealing your dinner.
Oh, now, come on. All I mean is, well, rather that, You don't seem like the usual pigeons we pluck. No offense, of course, if you are a Byzantium Goldblood. Say, I'd like to do you a favor. Might I interest you in a surefire scheme? Wink, wink.
Did you just wink at me instead of actually winking?
Don't believe I did. No? Wink. Pure and simple, it's like this. I run our drug delivery service. Recently, I had the genius idea to cut costs in half by swapping our autoloaders with faster, cheaper sprats.
That's a stroke of sheer brilliance.
See? I know a fellow genius when I clap eyes on him. Too right you are. Only problem is my sprat carriers ain't arrived from their latest run. As I was saying, you look more capable than most of the hoople heads around these parts. What say you locate him and retrieve the goods for me? In return, I'll cut you 5% of the profit.
Make it 35 plus a sample of the goods, and you got a deal. Wink.
35%? Are you out of your gourd? If I wasn't recovering from a bout of Margellans, I wouldn't stand for this. But things are what they are, so I'll agree to it. But not 0.5% more. My sprat carriers scurry back and forth through the shipping tunnels. Any trail ought to start there. When you've got the goods, I'll be here.
Nice. Nice. Okay. Callbook patron. What is up with this place? Simply just a room, huh? Well, it's pretty. Oh, it's in a fucking cave. That's actually pretty awesome, if I'm genuinely thinking about it. Who's this?
Wanna make This is Reginald's stuff, all right, but it looks like he's not home. Sounds like Cheney's gone gold panning down on the river.
Just got back from
Guess even scholars need to find ways to make ends meet in exile.
Smell like raw meat and got splotches of blood on them.
You want to talk, though?
Yep. Oddest thing.
Okay.
They started ordering cans of Borscht.
So we still have a quest to do with him. What am I looking for here? Blah, 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 blah.
Worst, but only if they come from the C&P factory.
Makes you
What is
wonder
this
what
one?
the secret is.
Okay. Just a cowboy, I guess. Dry goods and Sunday. Hello, Duncanelli.
I test every product myself to assure maximum customer satisfaction. If you doubt it, I can show you my lower back rash. No rubbernecking. Make a buy or move on.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking rubberneck. Oh, he literally won't let me. Wow. What you got? You got anything good? Doesn't even want to talk to me. Not even a fucking word. That dude's lame. Hello.
Welcome to the offices of the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group, Halcyon's premier provider of life and disaster-related insurance. I'm obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed to result from negligence, criminal activity, or dullness of mind.
Noted!
So, what kind of insurance package can I interest you in? We're running a special on dismemberment policies. Buy one, get one half off.
Why is your office on Monarch?
We're not on Monarch. For all practical and tax-related purposes, this office is an official enclave of Byzantium.
Okay.
Oh, it's certainly not about what I say. That's all down to our legal team and our CFO.
What else can you tell me about your insurance policies?
Plenty. As my boss likes to say, there's a policy for every situation and an exclusion for every policy. We've insured unusually expressive eyebrows, outrageous statements, disastrous marriages.
Disastrous marriages?
Those are mostly for top rungers in Byzantium who have a lot of social and financial capital wrapped up in their marriage contracts. There's one for your beloved eloping with your sibling, your beloved eloping with their sibling, scandalous rumors forcing you apart, the revelation of a secret love child. We try to cover every possible hazard to domestic bliss.
Who would get an outrageous statement insured?
That policy is almost exclusively for our corporate clientele. In the unlikely event they make a claim about a product that turns out to be less than accurate, they need some kind of protection against the damage to their sales and reputation.
And eyebrows?
Usually character actors, or corporate execs with menacing stares.
Alright, I guess so.
One thing's for sure, you won't find better policy protection against sudden lunar implosions anywhere in Halcyon.
Okay, so this is literally just an insurance biz. Okay. Nice. I guess that's cool, huh? Who are you? You're just a subway employee.
You don't look like a smuggler nor a dandy. Catherine sent you back here? On second thought, it's best if I don't know. What's your order?
Got any glacial age whiskey?
No, I don't have any... Ugh. If it's only a drink you're after, the full bar's upstairs. This here's the ante up, where you place your bets.
On what?
Tossball, autoloader races, card games, you name it. I ain't picky. And neither is Catherine. We'll both break your legs if you lose, then shirk on paying.
Alright, buddy. So there's a full bar upstairs, but I need to speak to Catherine.
Uh-huh. You blind, fella? Or can you not see I'm busy? Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook. Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
Catherine, you're as welcoming as ever.
Truthfully spoken, I do aim to properly represent my aforementioned nugget of paradise.
If nugget of paradise you mean of Manti Dung, then sure.
You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you just what makes our town shine. But first, I'll need to know what brings you, stranger. Well? I'm half listening.
I don't think you are. I'm the fixer.
Good of you to finally haul your ass over here. I wired for backup weeks ago. Got something that's gonna require special extraction from Cascadia.
I found a passcode on a corpse in Stellar Bay. I guess it grants access to the extraction site.
Found it on a corpse, huh? If you killed Lilia's agent, you get to explain it to her. Not me.
Dead when I got there.
Well, shit. I knew he'd come to a bad end one day. Still, no time for weeping and wailing. We've got a metric fuck-ton of bits worth of salvage just waiting for extraction.
Alright, we'll cut to the chase.
Alright. One of my runners uncovered a cache of Alta Vitae gas, left in a lab when the board abandoned Cascadia. To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your ship's fuel tanks. Totally safe.
Are you kidding me?
Hold your thrusters. I ain't even got to the tricky part. To get to the gas, you'll need to navigate through the town, which is overrun by marauders. The lab itself has become an infested nest, crawling with mantis. You gotta fight through or figure out some other way to exterminate them. Maybe the ventilation system?
Remind me what ultraviolet gas is exactly.
Do I look like one of them egghead science types? All I know is that labs use it to create plants and livestock out of local species. But it's a controlled commodity, available only to the board, so it is of high value on the dark market. So, what perchance is your plan?
Well, I'll find a way around the Mantisaurs.
Clever! That's why Lilia's paying you, I take it. Now, after you clear the manti nest and reach the storage room, all that's left is to get the gas flowing into the fuel system. The task will require someone with technical skills. Or you could force it through with a plasma overload. Don't recommend that option, though, unless you want to get dead.
Good thing we have an engineer.
Dandy. Did I mention the gas is of an extremely volatile nature? Handle it with the utmost of care. Once you've got our goods, take them to the groundbreaker. Lilia's fencers ought to handle the rest of it. I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. On the terminal, use the passcode you got from Stellar Bay to get in. But before you make your run, I could use a heavy helping hand regarding a local issue. For a fine fee, of course.
What up?
Good. This particular matter of opportunity has been eating at me for a while now. There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable prick. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. I want it. Clear as that.
I got a feeling this is going to involve murder and mayhem, huh?
Stars, I hope so. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch, is swimming in profit and drowning in his ego. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Borst factory, owner dead or alive. And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid son of a bitch who's gonna get it for me.
Any tips on how I might get in?
If you got brass knockers, you could shoot your way through the front gate. If you don't fancy getting shot to shit, you can try asking Duncan for a disguise. Might be another way in, assuming you're courageous enough to trek the sewers. Void if I know. Hit him where it hurts. In his gut or his production lines ought to make do.
Say I wanted to sabotage the factory.
Then I'd say you might care to poison the cysty pigs, doctor a few financial records, or throw a wrench in the canning machinery.
And if I wanted to kill him?
Sometimes the simplest solution is the sweetest. I don't give a whit about the method or the means, just the end.
Got it.
It'll be more than good when you're finished. Maybe not for Clive, but for me and you, I'm sure. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the dry goods and sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select clientele. May luck be with you, since I won't be.
Got it. So apparently the real bar's up here, huh? Anyone fancy in here? Does not appear so.
Folks I never met before are my most favorite kind. So, what's your story?
Well, it's the strangest, really. But I was frozen in space for 70 years, and then one day...
Let me just stop you right there, stranger. My question, it's not one I really want an answer to. Not unless it accompanies some extra bits. Understand?
How many bits?
More than you can afford at this time.
You do serve drinks, right?
Your eyes do not deceive you. This bar serves the sweetest firewater in all of Fallbrook. I got some snacks on offer too from time to time.
This is I'm looking for work. That's actually a good way to start.
Who ain't these days? Everything runs through Ms. Malin here, so you might start with her.
Damn it. Okay, let's explore the rest of Fallbrook, and then I got 2 more quests that I want to finish.
Catherine's great, ain't she? She'll pull you out of the sulfur, so long as you don't mind being in her debt.
3 quests,
Efficient,
actually.
clever, ruthless. Like her.
Cleaner, fancier, stocked with better booze.
What is this?
Cheaper.
This is a place with folks to talk to, though. Probably not, huh?
If you're feeling like the civilized type, the waterfall's a good spot to wash your clothes.
So am I allowed to land in Fallbrook or no? Whoa! Big baller, huh? Hey. Okay, what do we have here? Turn to Sanjar. Visit Hayes' grave with Naoki. Find Reginald Cheney. Okay, this is where we're going. We're gonna find Reginald Cheney. What is this? After repeatedly falling from great heights, you no longer function well when the ground is far beneath you. Why not? Okay, so I'm not allowed to, like... This is like another way in? Or out? Oh my god, that's him!
What do you want? Oh, hey, Vicar Max. What are you doing on Monarch? I thought scienticians ain't welcome here.
Haven't you heard? Everyone's welcome here. It's a fucking worker's paradise. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Never worked a day in your miserable life. You're just a parasite, living off my goodwill. Well, guess what? My goodwill's exhausted, along with my temper.
What is going on here?
This is the guy who told me about the book while we were in prison. I lied about finding a scholar. But I don't care about any of that anymore. I just want to inflict massive amounts of pain on this guy.
You're going to give up everything you've ever believed in just for revenge?
Yes, that's about the long and short of it. Now, where were we? Oh, that's right. I was about to beat you. Severely.
Wait! I know who can translate the book for you.
It's too late for that. I threw away my life chasing fairy tales. Will punishing you fix any of that? Of course not. But by law, it will make me feel a whole lot better.
Max, stop. It's not too late. Maybe the answers you've been looking for is in that book.
Okay. Talk, Reggie.
It was stolen from some sort of expert on philosophism. Weird hermit lady on Scylla. My father used to deliver supplies to the mining outpost there.
Weird hermit sounds flimsy.
It's true. My father collected some extra bits on the side by diverting some of the supplies to the gal. The way he told it, he thought the book looked valuable, so he took it. Couldn't find any buyers when it turned out to not only be French, but banned as well.
What do you say, Vicar?
Fine. We've got more important things to do anyway.
So we let him go, huh? Take Max to the hermit on Scylla. Okay. That's gonna go to Sebastian. That's it's grave. That's the next one to do, right? Okay. Oh, I thought I could do it this way. Well, you want to talk?
I want to thank you for talking some sense into me back there with Cheney. It has been a long time since I gave in to my violent enthusiasm.
Cut the crap, Max. You lied to me about Chaney. I want to know why.
You're right. I owe you an apology. I've been so obsessed for so long, I couldn't see anything else. You offered me a place on your crew, friendship, and I used you to get to Chaney. And even then, you saved me from myself. I don't know if I could live with myself had I gone through with it. You owe me nothing, I know, but I'm begging your forgiveness.
I mean, it was already where we're going, so I'll forgive him. I don't care.
Thank you. I promise I'll be nothing but truthful from this point forward.
So, what was prison like? Let's just keep it going.
Oh, exactly as you'd imagine. Can't say I enjoyed the stint. It did provide me with plenty of time to think. The way I see it, the universe was snapping me back to where I needed to be. You stray too far from the course of your destiny, the world will try to correct for it.
Nice. Alright, let's complete this quest. We'll come back to Fallbrook, travel on our ship over to, what's it called? Fucking... I can't even think of the name. Stellar Bay. Turn in the quest we need to turn in at Stellar Bay. We're gonna... Next episode, we'll be going to Skilla. Yeah, we'll go to fucking Skilla. Get the gun thing and then do the hermit mission. Then we'll head back here to Fallbrook. I don't know, we'll figure it the fuck out. There's just a lot going on right now, so. Holy shit, that's pretty fucking far, huh? It's farther than I expected. This is gonna be a long episode then. I always say that and then it's about the same time every time.
Here we go. We are just that close.
We're always good.
Oh!
Look northwest. That ain't it, but marauders sometimes camp inside the buildings there. Steer clear unless you fancy getting shot. Westbound still. I'll let you know. You always stay down there.
Did it. Wow. Maybe we're not ready for that. Maybe we're not. I'm gonna regret telling myself that I'm not gonna do any fast traveling. I already know. Okay, we're gonna head over to the docking bay. Fly our way over to... what's it called?
Hey, Cass. Knock, knock.
Stellar Bay.
You'd think folks were pissing in the alley.
That's the name. I always forget what the fuck it's called, but it's Stellar Bay. Yeah, we kind of got a little fucked up right there. I can't even lie. Ain't the end of the world, alright? You know what I mean? Wasn't ideal, but it's not the fucking end of the world. We still need to talk to fucking Parvati, dude. Holy shit, where is he?
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar. I did have fun, and I tried some things I never would have otherwise. And I don't feel it today. I guess that water must have worked. I'm glad I had you looking out for me.
Glad to hear it.
I wouldn't mind having a drink again. Someday. In the distant future. Anyway. I messaged Junlei when we got back and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night, thinking about what I sent, anxious to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning, and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos.
Not bad.
I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises.
So she does like you. She just said it awkwardly.
Oh, isn't she sweet? Like one of those 2-bit romances where one soul's all stiff and formal and I should be glad to perhaps take hold of your hand, miss. I ought to go write her back. I mean, I already did. Twice. But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
Is it done? Okay, look at that. Looky, looky, looky.
I have received a transmission from Roseway, from a Dr. Shaw.
Okay.
Welcome back, Captain. I have received a transmission from Roseway, from a Dr. Shaw. Beginning playback now.
What? Oh, is this on? Oh, it's on right now. Oh, blast. Hello? I'm trying to reach the captain of the Unreliable. I'll keep this short, lest I get caught. Please return to Roseway as soon as you can. I have an item of great value that you'll be interested in. Now, how does this blasted thing turn off? Damn engineers never label these toggles clearly. Is it the...
The transmission is complete, Captain.
Okay.
Take care. I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
They want me to return to fucking Roseway. Interesting. Stellar Bay.
We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
Let's go with Felix and Naoki.
Hills.
I do remember Orson Shaw saying something like that. He would get back to me. Y'all remember that? I remember that. Oh yeah, what am I turning in here? That's one. Ow! I took damage. I'm dying. Help me, please. Good news, my man.
You know, Nyoka, between you and me, we know all there is to know about Monarch.
You look like a man who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts?
Sebastian, you ever get your hands on those pheromone sacs? Manipillars ain't gonna hunt themselves, you know.
I must have hunted a dozen, but I couldn't find a single sack on any of them. Must be looking in the wrong place.
Manipillars ain't got pheromone sacs. I just told him that so he'd stop asking me for advice.
At least I'm getting a good haul of claws in the process. You're in good hands, traveling with Monarch's top merc. Still, if you want any rat glands or manticlaws, I've got you covered.
out Mr. Pickett.
Yeah, you find him yet?
I found his journal.
He'll probably be wanting it back. You see any sign of him?
He's, dead, eaten by a mantiqueen.
That's pretty sad. He sure seemed like he knew what he was doing.
Anyone fool enough to chase after a queen is pretty fucking far from the know what they're doing class of people.
So this journal is all he left behind? Seems like I ought to read it. Looks mighty long, though.
Maybe you and Cecilia can read it together on your, date.
I bet she'll like that. She's real enthusiastic about all sorts of monsters. In any case, I appreciate you tracking down Mr. Pickett for me. Here's some bits for your trouble.
Nice! Booyah, baby! Oh, I didn't even spin them all, huh? Actually. Give me a sec here. Medical is actually probably really good to just fucking get out of the way. What do we got here? Killing a man is guaranteed critical hit. That's actually awesome. Interlab. Yeah, that's it. You're the next one to talk to, Sanjar.
You should know you're getting excellent reviews from across the company. What can I do for you?
I found your review on a terminal in the arms building.
You weren't supposed to look. I asked you to delete it.
It was already open.
Oh, yes. No doubt someone else was having a laugh at my expense before you. This has been my albatross. The great shame of my career. I give MSI everything. My work, my youth, my left kidney, and for years, I was a joke to them.
Your left kidney?
One of the executives required a transplant. I thought volunteering to donate might improve my prospects.
Did it?
Apparently not.
Who cares what they think? You're in charge now, right?
Yeah, in charge of a scrap heap of a city. Abandoned by the board and surviving only through the hypocrisy of our trading partners.
And you've made it work, though, and that says more than anyone can.
I hadn't thought of it that way. But perhaps there's something to that. Thank you for that. Was there something else?
I got your cartridge.
Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with this. All those blanks waiting to be filled, boxes waiting to be ticked.
Try to control yourself, sir.
Have you any idea how powerful this is? Corporations have been toppled with less.
How exactly is a data cartridge going to help?
What a question! Bureaucratic micromanagement is the only way anything gets done in Halcyon, and proper documentation is a key part of that. For our part, a bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a pass-through entity once we drop our bomb on the board.
So, do you want to go against the board?
What Mr. Nandi means is that we have some rather momentous information to deliver to the board. Or we will, with your help.
I'm listening.
I have reason to believe that one of the other corporations is operating on Monarch, illegally and in secret.
The board just can't let Monarch go, huh?
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain powers that be to accept our Bolt 52 and reinstate us on the board.
You slide on.
You really think so? I admit I've been hatching this scheme for quite some time. I just needed someone capable to help me carry it out. If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. Perhaps she could be convinced to tell you where they are.
I know how to make people talk. I really do.
Oh, I imagine you do. But as much as I love your can-do attitude and dangerous gravitas, Catherine handles all of our shipments. So it would be best if you could leave her in one piece. Is that how you people put it?
Close enough.
Once you, subtly work out where this corporate facility might be, bring back proof of its operation. Maybe some nice letterhead. Or someone working there. That would do it.
Infiltrate a secret corporate base and kidnap the staff. Got it!
A foolproof plan if I ever heard one. I'll leave the execution to you.
Nice. Alright, everybody.
I hear you're...
We're gonna save the game here. New save.
Into Graham's.
And then our journal, we have a new quest, Heirs Unseen. So what we're gonna do tomorrow is actually this, 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 and this. And once we go back to the Groundbreaker after that, we'll deal with this. And we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out tomorrow.
Felix.
Peace out.